Holy crap. I've been sitting around just vegging out today watching the impeachment stuff. And I still can't believe this morning the tweet that Trump put out on his POTUS page about Greta, the 16-year-old. That's sad. This fucker went after a 16-year-old with autism because she got the cover of Time magazine. It set him off. He went off on her. That's sad. That's pitiful sad. And I'm watching this stuff, and the Republicans just don't understand. They're claiming that he done nothing wrong. Well, the transcript, if you read the transcript, it says it. You had the lieutenant colonel that said he was on the call that did it. Sondland said that it was quid pro quo. The whole thing just smells of rot. And they're trying to compare it to Clinton and to Nixon. Nixon and them both had prosecutors handling it, special prosecutors. Okay? In 2015, the Republicans took that away from them, from anyone, and said the committees can do their own investigations. They did it to themselves in 2015. Now, Hunter Biden, the Republicans have been in office since 2 years in the Obama second term. And you gonna tell me they didn't know this was happening? And they didn't do anything about it? That's sad. That's totally sad. But the thing is, what's so sad about this whole thing is the damage Trump has done to the FBI and the Republicans have done to the FBI. The report came out and said that there was flaws in the FISA process, meaning Foreign Intelligence Warrant System, right? There was flaws in it. Now, it just didn't make sense, because they said that Russia interfered in the campaign. They just basically reaffirmed that Russia interfered in the campaign. Okay, and they're bitching about why Trump was never notified. Well, first off, Trump was notified that Hillary's emails were stolen. And then he goes out and he says, oh, by the way, Russia, if you got Hillary's emails, the press will pay for those. How stupid can the man be to go out there and say stupid things, and then it comes true that he's been, just like he had a meeting with the Russian foreign minister behind closed doors yesterday. Something's going on there. But for me to see him go off on that climate change person, Greta, that's got autism, that set me off today, because Hannah's got autism with Asperger's, and she's got anxiety and attention deficit, but she's got it all under control like Greta does. Her and Greta are on the same level. They're up there, way up there, as far as the autism spectrum. It pissed me off that he went after that kid because she got on Time magazine. The guy's a fucking moron. Then the Republicans are still hitting on Barron's name. It was not Barron's name she used. She said, Trump is not a king, so therefore he cannot give his son a baronship in government. That's all she said. She was not using his name in vain. But she apologized, and that was it. But it just like the posters the Republicans put behind them when they're on the floor. It's propaganda. The guy that owns it, that puts the posters up there, he knows it's wrong. He did a YouTube video. He goes, I know it's wrong, but they're paying me tens of thousands of dollars to put those posters, to make those posters up. I don't care if they're fake. They tell me what they want. I print it out. So the almighty Benjamins, boom, that's it. The almighty Benjamins are at work there. He's made over $80,000 doing those posters for them since the impeachment stuff started. So the Benjamins mean a lot to him. But this is sad. I mean, how can I put to you? I'm one of those people that are fortunate. I'm highly educated. A bachelor's in criminal justice from Long Beach State. A bachelor's in family psych from U of A. Master's in family psych from U of A. In between there, I have a California Post certificate from there. I come out here, I have a debt scene investigation license, criminal investigations license, and there's another one I have. Oh, crime scene investigation license. All certified in the state of Arizona and certified throughout the United States. I got that at Pima Community. So, I know how to do investigations. I've known how to do investigations for years. And when I look at the stuff on Trump and look what he's done, the two points they hit on was obstruction of Congress and the interference with the election thing. The 2 points that they put. The Democrats made it simple for people to understand. You know, make it simple for people to understand. You know, and the Republicans are saying, well, the Democrats don't want to do anything. Well, there's a bill in the Senate for price control on prescriptions, big time. Women's pay, big time. Minimum wage going up to $15 an hour for people. Also, legalizing marijuana throughout the United States. The Congress has passed that. Everyone in Congress has passed that. It was a bipartisan bill. There's 256 bipartisan bills that went to Mitch McConnell, and Moscow Mitch is sitting on them. What's sad, McConnell has an approval rating of 28% in Kentucky. Lindsey Graham has a 22% approval rating in South Carolina. I posted some stuff about Lindsey Graham on my Twitter page, and I sent it to him about him talking shit about Trump. And I CC'd all the dumbass Republicans on it, the dumb fucks of the Republican Party. And it's sad that Trump was being called a dumbass, a fuckhead, and all that stuff by Lindsey Graham, and now Lindsey Graham's kissing his ass. Well, I come to a conclusion, and so does someone else on another YouTube channel and stuff that I look at, the TTY guys and everything. They come to the conclusion also, and Pac-Man comes to a conclusion, and a few other people, that Lindsey Graham, he's got something on Lindsey Graham. It could be that he's gay. And Trump found out, and now he's using it against him. But the Republicans don't understand this. They vote him not to impeach those senators that are running. Susan Collins and all those people. People are pissed off. I mean, they're pissed off. We cannot afford to have this guy in there for a second term. He's totally fucked us. The Affordable Care Act, he tore it apart. The Environmental Act, he's turned everything back on water and air. Endangered Species Act, he's rolled it back. He's taken $28 billion in government money that was earmarked for military bases and stuff like that, schools and stuff like that, and tried to use it for the wall. He just moved it around. And the federal judge says, "No, fuck you. You can't do it. You can't just take money that's earmarked for something else and use it." So he's got him on that. And the worst part is, Rudy's still in the Ukraine doing his thing. He's afraid to come back to the United States, because I was watching something on PBS, and I was watching stuff on a New York channel, ABC or something like that. The prosecutors in New York at the Department of Justice are that close to when Rudy steps off the jet to hooking his ass up. Lev Parnas, they found out that he lied about what money he had. He had $1 million from the Russians that he had in a bank account, and they found it, and they now want him in custody. But Lev Parnas has given the Congress his cell phone with the conversations with Devin Nunes, the videos of Devin Nunes, the emails, the text messages of Devin Nunes, Matt Gaetz, all those assholes in Congress that have gotten in touch with Rudy and all that stuff about this stuff, they are implicated in this as accessories now. I mean, that's it. Matt Gaetz talking about a crack pipe and stuff found in her car. I mean, it's gone way too far, the Republicans. If they can't see this is wrong, I'm 63 years old and I need to die right now, I swear to God. I mean, what he did was totally, he mistrusted, he lost trust in the United States people. I don't know where you guys stand, but I think it needs to go to trial in the Senate. They've given him every chance to bring his people in and talk to the Congress, to give them the information they want. He's stonewalling them. Nixon went to jail. Nixon was going to go to jail if he didn't turn over information. We had people back then in those days that had balls to walk in and tell Nixon it's time to leave. Barry Goldwater from Arizona, he had balls to walk in and tell Nixon it's time for you to leave. Leave now. We don't have anyone like that. John McCain's gone. John McCain would have walked in there and possibly told him it's time for you to leave. Leave now. Leave now. Leave now. I mean, it's sad. These Republicans they're lost in another planet. They're lost. I mean, they're on another planet. They're in an alternative reality. Our country is now in an alternative reality. Alternative reality. That's what it is, the Republican Party. It's no more Republican Party. It's now the cult party of Trump. It's sad. It's sad. I mean, they're talking about jobs, 250,000 jobs last month. Those are temporary jobs for the holidays. His daughter tweeted out about how many millions of jobs were brought into women. No, it's fake. It's fake. There's not that many jobs, millions and millions of jobs that women have gotten. Unemployment, black and Hispanic black unemployment is down. Yeah, because they're not working. They're not in the system to report that they're not working. There are people in this country working 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. The federal minimum wage is still $7.75 an hour. The immigration system is broken. Trump thinks everyone of brown color needs to go back to where they came from. Trump still talks about his dad being born in Germany. His dad was never born in Germany. He was born in the Bronx, New York.
The issue around Hunter Biden and Joe Biden was only of interest to Donald Trump once Joe Biden.
You know, and this whole thing with Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, it wasn't of interest to Trump until Joe Biden decided he was going to put his hat in the ring and start running last April as president. That's it. As far as people running for president, there's four people I'm looking at very hard. Bernie still saying that they got to do away with private insurance companies. You can't do away with private insurance companies, you dumb fuck. Private insurance carriers run the insurance business in this country. What are you going to do? Do away with them, say, fuck, you can't do business, and then everyone's not going to have insurance? Bernie's got his head up his ass. I think the heart attack gave him a stroke, too, and he forgot some shit. Elizabeth Warren, the same thing. But I'm looking at Andrew Yang, Tom Steyer, Joe Biden, just because Joe Biden has the experience with the other countries. But I'm also looking at Mayor Pete. Mayor Pete is one person that can bring this country together by being a gay male, going in and just changing people's attitudes. You can see where he's going. He's leading in New Hampshire. He's leading in Iowa. If Mayor Pete can pull off the caucuses in New Hampshire and Iowa, you better believe he's going to be a player in this whole thing. He reminds you of Obama when Obama first. He reminds you of that. And it's hilarious. I mean, they didn't want a black president. They don't want a female president. But I think if Mayor Pete gets the nomination, I'm sure he'll have Stacey Abrams as his running mate. That would be a power ticket there. Stacey Abrams from Georgia and Mayor Pete. People would love those two because you got a black woman and a white gay male running for president and vice president. That would be it. Everyone have a good day. Remember, be aware of your surroundings. Don't let yourself become a victim. Take care. Bye.